We'd like to welcome you to an all AFC East matchup here today as the Miami Dolphins are about to take on the New England Patriots. Alright, let's take a look at the standings in the AFC East. The Dolphins right now are in second place, trailing the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the New England Patriots, they are tied for last with a 1-4 record. Dolphins and Patriots coming up next. Alright, we are ready for the kickoff. This is the second of two meetings here this season between the Dolphins and the Patriots. The Dolphins defeated the Patriots back in week number 2. New England trying to get the revenge here today as they get the ball first at their own 35-yard line. First down, pressure's coming, gets rid of it, and it's complete for the first down for the Patriots. New England getting their first win of the season last week, a surprising upset over the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, the Dolphins had a thrilling overtime victory over the Baltimore Ravens last week, so both teams trying to win once again. There's a three-yard gain on that play. Second down and 7. Here's a nice run for the first down. That's a nice run indeed. Again, the New England offense has really struggled this season, but let's see if they can have a good game here today. First down, that pass is caught, and a nice stiff arm. It's a first down and more, inside the 20, and finally brought down. Well, what a start for the New England offense. How about this stiff arm, as you are about to see? See right here, catch and a nice stiff arm, forcing them to the ground. And what a nice play right there by the New England receiver to set up first down inside the 15. First down for the Patriots. He's going to wait. He's going to throw over the middle. It is complete. It's enough for a first down. And he will be taken down at the 1-inch line. First down and goal for the Patriots. The run up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. What an opening drive for the Patriots. What an opening drive indeed. I mean, the Patriots made that look easy. A couple of explosive plays. And just like that, they're in the end zone. Kicker on to attempt the extra point, but it is no good. The kicker missing that extra point. Kicker's got to improve. So now the Dolphins will get a taste of the ball for the first time in this game at their own 21-yard line. First down for Miami. Here is the pass, but it falls incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Dolphins. Quarterback will wait. Gonna throw. It is complete. There's a nice block. That helps create the first down. Yeah, it certainly does. And if it wasn't for that block, I think the receiver would have probably gotten brought down right after he caught the ball. First down, the run to the right side, only picking up 3 yards. Second down and 7. This time they will run it to the left side, but only picking up about a half a yard. New England all over that. So now it will be third down and 7. For Miami, the pass is complete for the first down, past midfield. And Miami will keep their drive alive here late in this first quarter. Here is the run on first down. Breaking tackles. And the Patriots had trouble getting him to the ground. Second down and 6. He's got lots of time, but that pass a little bit inaccurate. It falls incomplete. So another third down situation for the Dolphins. It's their second third down situation here on this drive. Third down. Here is the pass. It is complete for a first down. And he is bouncing off defenders and taking it inside the 30. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. First down for Miami. Here's a shot down the field, but a little bit overthrown. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. It's been a fun game so far. All right, about to start the second quarter. Miami trailing in this game, but they are knocking on the door. Second down and 10. Here's the pass to the running back, and he will cut to the outside and pick up a first down. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 15-yard line. First down for the Dolphins. Trying to respond to New England's opening drive touchdown. They will pick up 3 yards right there. Second down and 7 now. He's going to wait. He's going to throw. It is complete, and he will take it in for the touchdown. That was a solid drive from the Miami Dolphins. See, on this play, quarterback has a good amount of time, able to find a receiver open, and a nice maneuver around the defender to take it in for the touchdown. So far, it's been a pretty well-played game. Not a whole lot of mistakes so far in this game. The extra point right through the upright, so the Dolphins have the lead. It is now 7-6. Again, when these two teams played back in week 2, it was a competitive game. Miami won 21-19. So not too surprising, it's a competitive game so far, even though Miami has a way better record. As this pass over the middle is complete, a couple broken tackles before being brought down for a 20-yard gain. New England already in Miami territory. First down. Quick pass to the running back, but nowhere to go. I think the running back kind of almost ran right into the defender. I think he should have cut to the left side. Second down and 8. Here's an open receiver on the right side of the field, picking up a first down, picking up 12 yards near the 30-yard line. First down for New England. Here comes the pressure, has to get rid of it, and he does, and he will have a first down inside the 20. Picking up 17 yards as he's brought down at the 13-yard line. Wow, what a play that was. And New England inside the red zone once again. First down, here's the pass, it is complete. And he is out of bounds, just shy of a first down. Second down in inches for the Patriots. Here is the toss. And it will depend on the spot. Hard to tell if he got the first down or not. He did, so set up first and goal at the 3-yard line. The run up the middle. No gain on the play. And the Dolphins' defensive line was all over that. Second and goal. Gonna wait. And here is a touchdown! And the Patriots take the lead back. Yeah, he's got lots of time, and the receiver just wide open. The Dolphins not doing a great job there on their coverage. I don't understand what the Dolphins defenders are doing. See, there are two Dolphin defenders near each other. They need to be more spread apart in the end zone, and they were not on that play at all. Patriots are going to go for 2 to make this a 7-point game, as he will fire to the middle of the end zone, but it is intercepted, so they are unable to get the 2-point conversion. Yeah, don't forget the kicker missed the extra point on their opening touchdown, and now missing that 2-point conversion. Those could come back to haunt them, especially if this is a back-and-forth game like it is so far. All right, so Miami now with the ball with 51 seconds to go before halftime at their own 21-yard line. First down. Here is a dangerous throw, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots will take over inside the 30. Oh, this is just a very dangerous pass, and it is intercepted. I mean, there was a bunch of Dolphin receivers there, but just not a good throw. And went right to the Patriots defender, and yikes, that is the first turnover of the game, and it's a very costly one for Miami. So now the Patriots with their best field position of the game. First down, pressure, and a sack! It's the first sack of the game, and it belongs to the Miami defense. Second down and 16. Quick pass to the right side of the field. It is complete. A broken tackle down the sideline. He has himself a first down, and he's out of bounds. Now, Miami should have had him way before he was anywhere close to that first down line. First down, over the middle. Good tackle made. Right after the catch, New England will have to call the first timeout. Second down and 1, 19 seconds to go before halftime. And he is wide open for the touchdown. Wide open, and see, so there is a defender initially on him, but for whatever reason, that defender decides to go over to another receiver who was already covered, so that is a mistake by the Miami defender right there. A costly mistake it is, as the extra point is off the upright, and the Patriots have not converted on a single conversion in this game. No, they've missed 2 extra points and a 2-point conversion. And, yeah, it's been a struggle after scoring touchdowns, but at least they've been able to score touchdowns. That's the good news for the Patriots. Patriots with the upset over the Browns last week, trying to pull off another upset here against Miami. This pass is complete. They quickly get the timeout in with 1 second to go. This will be the final play of the half. They're just going to launch it down the field. It is caught. There's a nice stiff arm. First down. 2 men to beat. Beat the first one, but not the second one. And that will take us to halftime. Yeah, the Dolphins were very close here to taking it all the way. That would have been quite something. What a throw and catch that was. So this guy right here, he misses the tackle, but the second guy able to bring him down. And we're at halftime. The Patriots are up 18-7. All right, Miami getting the ball to start the second half. Miami, for the most part, have had really poor field position to start most of their drives, and that is the case once again here at their own 21-yard line to start the second half. First down, pass over the middle is complete. Couple broken tackles. Picking up 18 yards near the 40-yard line. Miami down by 2 scores. They're going to have to score really on this drive, you would think. They want a realistic chance of coming back as this pass is complete for another 18-yard gain into Patriots territory. Yeah, the Miami offense, I mean, they were off to a good start, but that interception in that second quarter was very costly. And the Miami defense has not been great in this game either. Second down, here's the pass. That pass is complete. There's a broken tackle. Another broken tackle. He is running down the sideline inside the 20. And just like that, Miami already in the red zone. They are trying to come back in this game. First down. Here is the pass. It is complete. He has himself a first down inside the 10. He's going to set up first down and goal at the 8-yard line. Here is a pass that's intercepted. And it's the second interception of the game. Oh, risky pass. There was a wide open receiver on the right side of the field. He just completely didn't see him. That would have been an easy touchdown, but instead goes for the riskier path and results in an interception. My goodness. And Miami's in big trouble now. Patriots taking over at the 8-yard line for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, it looked like it should have been out the 1, but anyway. Second down and 11. Pressure is coming. Has to get rid of it. It is complete in stride for a first down for New England. How about the Patriots, though? Started 0-4, upsetting the Cleveland Browns last week, and now it looks like they're on their way to another upset victory, this time over the Miami Dolphins, who they lost to back in week 2. Second down and 10. He's got all day and just going to dump it off. That is complete for a first down. No one even pressuring him. Yeah, the Miami defensive line not doing a good job at all. First down. Quick pass to the right side of the field. Now, Miami's defense, for the most part, have actually been pretty disappointing in this game. Really surprising. I know their defense last week wasn't great, but I thought it would have been better against a New England offense who's really struggled throughout the entire season. Here's a first down on second down and 1. This pass to the right side of the field, broken up, incomplete. Second down and 10. New England looking for more as this pass is complete, but not quite enough for the first down. And this will almost take us to the end of the third quarter. Final play of the third quarter. Third down and 2. Here is the toss, and he will get blown up in the backfield. Yeah, interesting play call there, but good job by the Miami defense to stop New England. All right, so it's fourth down. They are not allowed to punt because they are just inside the 50. So they have to go for it. Fourth down and 3 for New England. Pressure's coming. Gets rid of it, and it falls incomplete. And the Dolphins will take over with excellent field position. And it's so unfortunate. They were a half a yard inside the 50. If they were not just a half yard inside the 50, they would have been allowed to punt the ball, but instead they had to go for it, and they were unable to convert. This pass to start this drive is a little bit low, incomplete. Second down and 10 for Miami. This pass is complete for a first down. Good tackle made immediately after the catch. First down. Pass over the middle is complete. It's a first down. Couple broken tackles before getting 13 yards. Miami needs to score in a hurry, and then they probably need an onside kick. Pressure and gets rid of it just at the last second. They're very close to getting sacked right there. New England doing a good job bringing pressure to the quarterback. Second down. This pass over the middle is complete for a first down. There's a nice move. Couple broken tackles. And he's in the clear. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown. A must-needed score for the Miami offense. A must-needed score indeed. Under 2 minutes to go now in this game. See, this is just a short pass. There's like 5 defenders that completely just missed the tackle. My goodness. Pretty disappointing that none of them were able to make the tackle, and he takes it to the house. They're going to go for 2 to make this a 3-point game. And he's going to wait, fire, and complete. And all of a sudden, this is a 3-point game. Yeah, it certainly is, but the Miami defense is going to have to come away with a stop. They did come away with a stop on the last drive. Can they do it again? Well, we're about to find out. New England will start this drive at their own 38-yard line. First down, here's the run. Only picking up a yard. Yeah, I have more confidence in the New England passing attack than the running offense. 2nd and 9, quick pass is complete. A broken tackle and a first down. And he steps out of bounds. And that's a huge first down for New England to try to chew up this clock. Blown up in the backfield on that play, however. Losing 2 yards. 2nd down and 12 now. And he's going to wait. He's going to throw. And it is complete. Another broken tackle. And a first down for the Patriots. Wow, 2 big first downs on this drive for New England. And now they're almost in field goal range. Field goal would keep it at a 1-possession game. But obviously would increase their lead. No gain on that run. 2nd down and 10. Here is a quick pass that is complete. Picking up 5 yards. Well, this could determine the game right here. Will Miami have another chance? Well, they're going to have to stop them right here. 3rd down and 4. Huge play in the ball game. Pressure. Throwing. Intercepted. And the Dolphins are still alive. Oh, that is so unfortunate. See, under pressure, the quarterback panics and throws a dangerous pass, and it is intercepted. That is what happens when you bring pressure to the quarterback. Sometimes you can force the quarterback to make a dangerous throw, and that's exactly what happens there. Looked like there was a receiver open on the other side of the field, but the quarterback did not see him. And Miami still has a chance to come back in this game. How about that? 41 seconds to go. First down for Miami. Here's the pass down the field, but it's overthrown. That's unfortunate because he had him over the middle. 2nd down and 10. Here is the pass. It is complete. Not quite enough for the first down. Miami has to call their first timeout. 3rd down and inches. They are going to throw it. Looks like down the field to try to get towards the end zone, or at least in field goal range. Here's a completion for a first down, but there's only 18 seconds left. Dolphins are starting to run out of time. First down. Here comes the pressure. Has to get rid of it, and it's complete. And a first down with 10 seconds to go. Yeah, the Dolphins have no timeouts left. They got to do a play towards the sideline and try to get in the field goal range. First down. The pass is complete, and he gets out of bounds. Wow, what a well-executed play that was. And now they have a chance at a game-tying field goal. But this is a 50-yard kick. It's a long one to tie the game, to force overtime. The kick is up, and it is off the upright. No good. And the Patriots survive. Oh, that was so close. It had the distance, but just not quite the accuracy. It just hits the left upright. And the Dolphins, that's what happens when you put yourself in a hole early in the game. Again, they're down by 2 scores at one point. So close to forcing overtime, but unfortunately, they just come up short. What an entertaining game as the Patriots upset the Dolphins by a score of 18-15. All right, we take a look at the updated standings. The AFC East is getting a little more interesting now. I mean, this is great news if you're a Bills fan, because now the Dolphins are way behind the Bills now. Bills still undefeated. The Dolphins fall to 3-3. The Patriots have now won 2 games in a row. Well, we thank you for watching this battle here in the AFC East. The Dolphins won this battle back in week 2, but the Patriots get their revenge as they defeat the Dolphins 18-15.